Hello, lovely soul. I have 2 questions I want to ask you this morning. And for each of those questions, you're going to pick a number between 1 and 10. 1 representing the least, and 10 representing the most. Okay? But we're not just going to do it straight away. First, I want us to ground ourselves a little bit and go into our heart center. And then whenever I ask the questions, don't overthink the number, don't judge the number. Take the number, the very first number that pops into your head, because that's the most truthful number. So, close your eyes and just breathe nice and deeply in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then take your attention to the soles of your feet as you imagine, feel, sense, see roots growing from the soles of your feet deep down into Mother Earth, keeping you grounded, keeping you anchored, keeping you centered. And then take your attention to your heart center. Maybe place your hands over your heart center. And breathe while you focus into your heart center, letting all the busyness and the busy thoughts of today slowly calm down. Focus on your breathing. Focus on your heart center. And then I'm going to ask you the first question. And just take the number that immediately pops into your head. 1 being the least, or representing the negative, and 10 being the most, or the most positive. On a scale of 1 to 10, lovely soul, how happy have you been this year? Don't overthink that number. Don't judge the number that pops into your head. Simply remember and honor that number. And then as we take another few deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth, I'm going to ask you the second question. And again, choose a number between 1 and 10. 1 being the least, the lowest, the most negative. 10 being the highest, the most positive. Whatever number pops into your head is the number I want you to honor. And the question is, how fearful have you been this year? What number popped into your head? Remember and honor that number. And just take another deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And open your eyes and come back to the here and now. So, lovely soul, what 2 numbers did you come up with? Most people this year will have scored pretty high. I'm suspecting around about 8 or 9 whenever I asked how fearful they have been. And then whenever I asked how happy, you can't score. Happiness and fear cannot appear together. So if you were an 8 or a 9, whenever you felt fearful, I suspect you were maybe a 2, 3, or maybe a 4, of how you felt happy this year. But I would suggest that most people would score higher whenever it comes to their fear this year than whenever it came to their happiness, because this year has been all about the unknown. This year has presented us with brand new challenges, a brand new way of living, and change isn't always comfortable for us, and most people have not embraced that change in a positive way. Most people have seen that change in a very negative and fearful way. But what I want to focus on today is the importance of transforming your fear into positivity and happiness. Because fear is such a low vibration, happiness and positivity are much higher vibrations. But how can you just flip from a low vibration to a high vibration? How can you turn that around? Well, let me quote Kyle Gray. Kyle Gray, who is the UK's most talented angel whisperer and most respected one. What he has suggested is the way we overcome fear is to embody more love. Ask yourself, how can you be kinder, more loving, and less judgmental in this challenging time? That is how we can transform the energy of fear that so many people have felt throughout this year into the energy of happiness and love. By being kinder, by being gentler to those around us and to ourselves, by being more loving. Remember the mirror work. Remember Dr. Emoto's experiment on water when he said, I love you, and positive words. Remember all of that. And be less judgmental. Judgmental is a lower vibrational energy, and it is so easy to turn into that side of things and judge how people are behaving, how people are reacting. But we need to remember that what you may think is wrong, another person may think is right, is all personal bias. So don't fall into the judging category. Keep your vibration high. Turn your fear into love and happiness. Be kinder. Be more loving. Be gentler. Be more compassionate. Not just to yourself, not just to those around you, but think about it in terms of being kinder and more compassionate to Mother Earth, to the animals that you have in your home or that are out in the wild. What choices can you make in life that will show more compassion to Mother Earth and to the animals around us, as well as to yourself and to the fellow humans around you?